You're tuned into Husky Boy Fitness Lifestyle, HBL, your one source for updates and news every week for Husky Boy Fitness. What's up, guys? You're tuned into another episode with your boy Husky here. We are going to talk about healthy ways to live a more health and wellness and beneficial life. All right, we're going to get started. We're going to go over 3 topics to add more value to your lifestyle and ways to get you from where you're at to where you want to be. All right, so let's get started. All right, guys, so here's the deal. Everybody wants a more healthy, more rich and fulfilling life. A lot of people, here's the deal, a lot of people already know, how to get that. The thing is adding the right discipline to manage it. Once you get it, how do you keep it happening? How do you keep it going? How do you function the way you do with the workload that you have? And a lot of people let stress get in the way. As a result, they start eating bad. They don't stay disciplined. They don't stay on the path. So I'm here to show you guys some of the few core ways to do this, do it the right way, and keep it happening consistently over time. All right, guys, so the first one is going to be nutrition. Nutrition is very important, especially, if you're constantly on the go, especially if you're into fitness, and definitely if you are going to the gym, you're going to work, and then you're trying to do other things throughout the day. Nutrition is important because it might sound cliche, but you really are what you eat, in a sense that whatever you're consuming, it will show over time. And I'm here to tell you, it's very important to have equal balance when it comes to, your macronutrients. It doesn't necessarily mean everything in your macros needs to be balanced, but it means you need to be consuming a healthy, well-balanced diet. So for example, you need to be eating the right proteins, you need to be consuming the right carbohydrates, and you need to minimize the carbohydrates if your body necessarily doesn't need them at that point in time. And definitely have a good percentage of healthy fats in your diet, such as avocado, coconut oils, fish oils, peanuts, things of that nature. Things that are your body's going to utilize as a good, healthy source of energy, not be stored as fat. There's a thing as bad fats and good fats. And some of the few examples I mentioned are one of the many, or a few of the many, that can help you with that. So again, it is very important to eat the right nutrients. It's going to give you the right energy you need. It's going to help you stay disciplined and be motivated mentally and indirectly, which will show physically over time. Okay, so definitely eat the right foods. Definitely, balance, have a well-balanced diet, which will, equate to starting with your macronutrients. Step 2, or topic number 2. This one is going to be constantly be consistent with, functioning. Don't be still for too long. It's very important to, constantly stay in action. And what I mean by that doesn't mean necessarily, oh my God, I gotta go to the gym. It's not necessarily you gotta run, you gotta go out to the gym, you gotta constantly work out and stuff. It just means constantly, keeping your body guessing. Your body's like a machine. The more you work it out, it has no choice but to adapt to the new activity. And by doing that, your body will show the results. So that said, if you're at the office and you necessarily can't punch out to go to the gym, learn to walk around. Walk around the office. If you can, even in your, industry, you can even go for a walk outside the office. Set incentives. Once you hit this incentive, maybe go for a jog. If you can work out on your lunch break, then definitely do it, because later in the evening, kids, family, wife, kids, whatever, you might not make it to the gym. Or definitely go to the gym in the morning and then later still do that jog. But by doing this, guys, again, it's going to create more of a supply and demand for your body as far as exhausting the right energies in the right thing and getting the right results. Again, your body is like a machine. If you apply it the right way it needs to be done, you will get those results that will show over time. And also by having that well-balanced diet, everything is going to be functioning the way it needs to function. All right, so that said, definitely stay active, because the activity will also act as a positive therapy, help decrease stress, it'll help you balance stress, and also it'll actually callous a stronger mindset over time. The reason why I'm at where I'm at, I'm not putting it all into the gym, but a huge part of my mental mindset comes from, training consistently on a weekly basis. A lot of people ask me, how many times do I work out? I work out anywhere from 6 minimum to about 8 to 10 times a week. And how do I do that? It's going to the gym consistently and sometimes doubling up throughout the day in my weekly activity. And that means just going to the gym twice a day. So that said, it definitely is possible. It's all mindset. And how do you advance your mindset? It's by eating well, going to the gym, staying active, and increasing your activity throughout the day. Anybody can do it. Let's talk about step 3. All right, guys, so here we are on step 3, exercise daily. So everything that we just literally talked about, we are going to be implementing into this topic. And simply, like I said, I go to the gym about anywhere from 6 to about 10 times a week. And I feel like that's not for the average person. The average person might max out at 6 times a week, and that's okay. But as long as you're getting in the gym on some consistent type of schedule, minimum, I would say about 3 times to about 5 is good. If you're hitting 6, that's extra credit. So, kudos to you. That's Thinking Husky. But here's the deal, guys. Ultimately, whether you're in the gym 2 times a day, 3 times a week to 6 times a week, all of that is going to equate to a good result as long as you're doing it consistently over time. Exercising on a weekly basis, really on a daily basis, again, it's not, exercise isn't necessarily going to the gym. It could be a light jog, it could be a walk, it could be, just punching out the office real quick and jogging around the office or outside. Or even buddy up with a friend so they can hold you accountable, Everybody's so focused on making a lot of excuses instead of applying that same energy into finding the solutions. And I believe if you focus like that, then if you look at every solution instead of every problem, you look at every problem with a solution, you will find that answer and you will get the results consistently. Even at the hardest times. And by doing that all for me starts back in the gym. Because the gym is going to enhance activity. Activity will increase a better mindset. By having a better mindset, you'll be more productive. All right, so that said, guys, going to the gym is very important. I encourage everybody to do it. You'll feel a lot better. You probably won't need as much coffee because your natural energy levels will be through the roof. You'll feel more motivated. You'll feel more powerful, more effective, and you'll be accomplishing a lot more. That's what we call not going beast mode. We call that going husky. All right, let's talk about step number 4. All right, guys, so step number 4. Going husky, thinking positive, thinking husky. See, everything that we just talked about just literally goes into effect. It's pretty much just snowballing into each new category, each new topic. And this is going to be my favorite one simply because everybody asks me all the time, Pettis, how do you stay so positive? And this is it. This is me telling you how I stay positive. This is how I do it, Everything that I do is for a reason, and it's not necessarily because I'm giving off like a, facade for people, or, I'm putting on a show for people, or it's because I'm just a happy guy or whatever, people see me as. It's simply because it took me, I would say, easily about 10 years consistently working on myself, either in the gym, either, through personal growth, mental thinking, reading books, surrounding myself with the right people, going from different companies. Long story short, the reason why I'm as positive and have a great attitude on life is because what I went through, I grew through. And by growing through it, I've looked at the outcome a lot better because it could be a lot worse. And that's just me, that's my life, and how I learned from it is pretty much, going through everything with, not, oh my God, I'm the victim. Oh, this is what's happening. How do I see the positive? And that might sound very cliche, or right now, wherever you are at in life, it might be hard to do, but everything is like a muscle, guys. Mainly your mindset. And by constantly creating repetition, you will callous that in your mental thinking. Your mental muscle will expand, and over time, you will build a reputation. One of my favorite statements are, repetition is reputation, not just in the gym, but in life. What you do, how you think, how you interact, everything, it leads to something. And pretty much by creating that constant repetition, you'll get better, you'll get more credible, and you'll have more longevity and pretty much, more fruitful living over an extended period of time. So that said, I really, really do like this topic. I encourage everybody to start thinking a lot more positive, start thinking a lot better. And pretty much how you fuel that is by what you look at, what you consume, how you start your day within the first 10 minutes. If you let stress get to you, how well do you manage stress? In order to go up, you got to give up. What are you giving up? What are you sacrificing? You got to ask yourself all these questions. And I'm not just saying it to say it. I say this to myself every day, every hour of the week, because I have to have complete reassurance on what my goals are, where I'm going, and full clarity, as to what I'm doing is effective, not just for me, but for you guys, and for the world. So that's the whole pretty much idea around not just thinking positive, but thinking husky. In order to really expand, you have to be obsessive to a certain extent. Obsessive is not bad if you use it the right way. And I believe a part of thinking husky is being obsessed with what you do, knowing that long term it's going to help more people. And as long as you're obsessed in that kind of way, my personal opinion, you are totally fine, because longevity, you will be building more, you'll be helping more lives, feeding more people, and actually open up more doors for families. So I think there's nothing wrong with that. Again, always think positive, stay hungry, eat the right things, do the right activity. Don't make excuses, make solutions, think husky, and go after it. Husky boy out of here.